Hello, I'm Robbie Fowler and you're watching Redmen TV.
No, it is. It's tough because I think I see us as challenging for the title, not this year. My enthusiasm from 3 weeks ago has been dampened.
Yes.
But at some point in the next 2 years, I want us to be challenging the title. And Klopp said, if I'm sitting here in 4 years' time, we'll have won a title. So ultimately, his ultimate aspirations are that you don't win a title without having a good keeper.
Yeah.
And also, at the moment, Courtois, De Gea, Lloris, and Hart are better keepers.
And Vorm. And Butland.
Oh, yeah, but even just...
Tottenham have got 2.
Yeah, Vorm. I don't really know about Vorm. I think he had a really good season, didn't he, for Swansea, but then he's kind of dropped away.
He was the type of keeper that we wanted, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a ball-playing one. I generally don't know whether that's not my job. Maybe it should be. but Joe, well, we've got scouts who are going out there. I can't believe that there's no one. Or do we just go and, let's play devil's advocate for a second, and we're never going to get him from Chelsea but Chelsea are not going to finish in the top 4 this season. Definitely looking like it. Let's say Tottenham don't. Do we go and throw a £30 million bid in for Lloris because we go, that's what we definitely need to do. That's what we need to do this season. We're Champions League. And it only works if we are.
Yeah, of course,
if we've got a bit of clout to throw around. But we're Champions League. You're not.
We're having
your keeper. Because that's what we used to do.
Yeah,
and that's ambition. And again, that you can extend that out further into Europe, which I'm not as particularly knowledgeable about. I know Klopp will know about German goalkeepers or goalkeepers who play in the German league. Hopefully there's 1 or 2. So I don't think it's going to be a January move because you don't sell your keeper in January.
Yeah, I think there's something in this contract thing whereby we're trying to essentially keep his value high.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think that's probably what we're doing more than anything else. It could be because we could lose a lot of money on Mingler. I think we signed him for 9 million or something. But just going on to the keeper, and you mentioned scouting and stuff there. Is goalkeeper the easiest position to scout?
It should be. Yeah.
So why are we so bad at it? Because I've been thinking about it, and I agree. I think it should be the easiest. You can use stats to great effect for a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Save accuracy. You could work it out, break it down in shot save from inside the 6-yard box, shot save from inside the 18, shot save from outside the box. You can crosses claimed when he's come for it. Aerial duels, all that type of stuff. There are the stats there to really utilise in an unambiguous manner.
Yeah.
For a goalkeeper, you can watch them and see what type of a player he is.
You also know they're going to play.
Yeah.
when
you're
sending a scout out to them, because essentially you either go, where is he? Is he the first choice keeper or is he the backup? He's the backup. But don't bother going and watching him live because you're going to see him sitting on the bench. You don't go scout Adam Bogdan by coming to watch us in the Premier League, do you? So
unless you're watching the warm-ups, which is brilliant, and we wouldn't have a backup keeper.
Yeah.
He's amazing in the warm-ups.
But yeah, so that's that thing, isn't it? I don't know why we've consistently
Here's a question then to follow it up, because I think we're both in agreement that it should be the easiest position to scout. Do you think we have any goalkeeper scouts?
I don't think we've got a goalkeeper coach.
We have. His name's John Achterberg, and he's shit.
For as long as I've been a Liverpool, but then it was Corrigan before that. As long as I've been a Liverpool fan, it's refreshing something that we've already said. We just kill keepers. The amount of keepers that we've had in both types of keeper, we've had. We spent a lot of money on goalkeepers. David James was an expensive purchase. I can remember for the time of the Premier League, Friedel was. Carson was a lot of money. Kirkland was a lot of money. Dudek came in and had a big reputation.
Remember when we put the 2 keepers on the same day?
Yeah, Kirkland and Dudek.
Yeah.
We were for ridiculous
amounts of money. 9 million or something. You're like, what? We just spent 9 million on
Westerveld was a keeper that came in that time, and all of them.
We won the treble with him, and then he went shit.
Yeah, but all of them failed to quite achieve. Rayner was the only good keeper I can remember, a great keeper. But even the backup ones like Cavalieri and Etonge and Donny and we've brought Brazilian internationals and French internationals in to be the backup keeper, and they've been rubbish, or they've just had their confidence crushed because for some reason it's really hard to be a goalkeeper at Liverpool, or definitely a backup goalkeeper. I don't know, but it's a problem that needs to be answered. I'm fed up of seeing other teams unearth them.
Yeah.
Would
you take a punt on Butland at this point?
I think he's better than Mingler, and I think if I've always liked Butland. I remember seeing him for the under-21s, the England under-21s before Stoke bought him. And we were heavily rumoured with him, and you get horrible moments where you think, oh, he's just a new Kirkland, he's just a new Carson. But
that's your Liverpool bias.
That's the Liverpool bias in there. I think he's looked a very good keeper. He's playing Stoke play similar to us now. They've changed their football, so it's not as if it's just, well, he'll only work because he's got a really deep back line and Shawcross and Hoof or whatever. It's not that type of Stoke anymore. They've got ball playing centre halves, in Manisa, is it? And
Manisa? I don't know his name.
The Spanish lad who they bought
Yeah,
from
yeah, sorry,
Barcelona.
yeah.
And Peters is a decent footballer at the back, and so I personally think, basically, if it comes down to who's available, we're not going to spend 50 million on trying to get Lloris off Tottenham, because it could cost as much as that. We're not going to steal.
They're talking 20 for Butland though as well, aren't they? So
yeah.
that's where for me it muddies the waters. Now I'll be totally honest with you, mate. I've not seen Butland before this season.
Yeah.
I've not seen him properly before this season. So what I have seen on Match of the Day, and when we've played them, is that he looked like a good keeper. But other than that, I mean, I couldn't really give you an opinion. But 20 million's a big risk on a young goalkeeper.
It is. I think he's better than Mingley though.
Yeah.
And I think
Partex?
Yeah, swap him back. It's that position, isn't it? We need to. I genuinely just don't have the confidence in this guy anymore.
Okay, so we've gone maybe Butland for this position. Who are we going for this one?
I'd go Lars Bender.
Okay, and who are you going for this one?
I don't know. That's a really tough one. Because I'd like to think that...
Is Griezmann going to make a move in the summer? Do you think we could ever get him from Atletico?
Possibly, and then you got Lacazette, who's I don't know.
Not really know an out, is he, though?
Higuain is still scoring loads of goals.
He must be old now.
Yeah.
Who? Aubameyang?
Yeah. I don't want him just because I just can't say that name.
You can't say loads of names. Yeah. Like you can't say Smith.
Yeah. Smythe? But, yeah, I don't know. I think that one, it's interesting because actually, just to do that, if you're talking about him, that position being the easiest to scout, and then that's probably a mid-level position to scout because ultimately it is a specialist. That one is the hardest position to scout because there's that many of them if every squad's got 4. And then you've also got, look who's having form. So, Vardy. But are we really going to go out? Is Vardy going to be the answer for Liverpool? I generally don't think he would be. You've got players like...
I tell you who would be on my radar for this person right now. Romelu Lukaku.
Yeah.
I think at the moment, he's fucking exceptional. And he misses far too many.
But he's
still
he's a
kid. He's 22
yeah,
still, and you're like, and it's not like he's not your atypical big man in the Benteke mode or an Andy Carroll. He actually likes the ball to feet. Some of the interplay between him and Barkley and Deulofeu is just incredible to watch, and it's so direct, it's so quick, and it's full of pace and stuff. How they're not winning games is beyond me at the moment with him in the form that he's in, and I don't think it's just a form thing. Whereas maybe with Vardy, I actually think it's a little bit of a form thing.
Isn't it?
Harry Kane as well, I still think he's a really good player. I think everything that Tottenham do well goes through him, whether he scores or not. I'd maybe look at somebody like that, although I don't think he's probably got the pace for us, Harry Kane. I'll only talk about Premier League players because they're the players that I know better than European players. I don't watch German football and stuff like that. I watch a bit of Spanish footy, and it's generally the 3 big teams. I'll probably watch a little bit more of Valencia now because I want to see Neville's face get fucking stamped. But
getting back to it then, the first goal, first goal for West Brom, I should say. Klopp's come out and defended Mignolet. He said, look, it's my fault. I've told him that I like a goalkeeper who comes out and tries to get on stuff.